here. Okay, so we don't trip.
Hmm?
So the next part of the show is going to be the gingerbread kids play. And if you're familiar with the gingerbread kids, the gingerbread boy, you might know this story, but it's a little bit different. So I'm going to play the narrator, which means I help to tell the story. Once upon a time, there were some gingerbread kids who had to learn to run because everyone always wanted to beat them. So since they had practiced running so much, they were really fast. So they decided to train for a marathon. The gingerbread kids went out for a jog one day through fairy tale land when they came to some pigs. And the pig said,
"Stop! Stop, little gingerbread kids! It's so good. We would like to eat you."
But the gingerbread kids just laughed and shouted,
"We're the gingerbread kids. We're fast as a bus. You can run, 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 but you can't catch us."
So the little pigs ran after them, but they couldn't catch them. So they had to sit down to rest. The gingerbread kids ran on, and soon they came to some princesses. And the princesses said,
"Stop! Stop, little gingerbread kids. You smell good. We would like to eat you."
but the gingerbread kids just laughed and shouted,
"We're the gingerbread kids. We're fast as a bus. You can run, 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 but you can't catch us."
So the princesses ran after them, but they couldn't catch them. So they had to sit down to rest. The gingerbread kids ran on, and soon they came to some bears. And the bears said,
"Stop! Stop, little gingerbread kids. You smell good. We would like to eat you."
but the gingerbread kids just laughed and shouted,
"We're the gingerbread kids. We're fast as a bus. You can run, 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 but you can't catch us."
So the bears ran after them, but they couldn't catch them. So they had to sit down to rest. The gingerbread kids ran on, and soon they came to some billy goats. And the billy goat said,
"Stop! Stop, little gingerbread kids. You smell good. We would like to eat you."
but the gingerbread kids just laughed and shouted,
"We're the gingerbread kids. We're fast as a bus. You can run, 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 but you can't catch us."
but the billy goats ran after them, but they couldn't catch them. So they had to sit down to rest. The gingerbread kids ran on, and soon they came to Jack from the beanstalk. And Jack said,
"Stop! Stop, little gingerbread kids. You smell good. We would like to eat you."
but the gingerbread kids just laughed and shouted,
"We're the gingerbread kids. We're fast as a bus. You can run, 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 but you can't catch us."
So Jack ran after him, but they couldn't catch him. So they had to sit down to rest. The gingerbread kids ran on, and soon they came to some princes. And the princes said,
"Stop! Stop, little gingerbread kid. You smell good. We would like to eat you."
but the gingerbread kids just laughed and shouted,
"We're the gingerbread kids. We're fast as a bus. You can run, 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 but you can't catch us."
So the princes ran after him, but they couldn't catch him. So they had to sit down to rest. By the this time, the gingerbread kids were very proud of themselves. They strutted, they danced, they pranced. They thought no one on earth could catch them. And then they saw some foxes coming.
Mom.
But the gingerbread kids just laughed and shouted.
We're the gingerbread kids. We're fast as a bus. You can run, but you can't catch us.
The foxes very politely said,
Why? We would catch you if we could.
Just then, the gingerbread kids looked behind them. They saw the pigs, the princesses, the bears, the billy goats, Jack from the beanstalk, and the princess all coming after them. The foxes saw this and said,
We know a shortcut.
the gingerbread kids were confused. They needed help, so they said,
I don't know